What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Piccolo the Black in here, and I'm back with another video. And this message is brought to you by Senzu beans. They taste just like red pills. Anyway, let me get on with the message. So, over the week, it was my dad Kami's birthday. So, he's at a point in his life, right, where he starts to reflect on the things that he should have done and should not have done, his mistakes and regret and all that. So he's basically trying to get me to not make the same ones. So me and my dad make plans to go to dinner because me and my dad got tired of eating rice and senzu beans. Excuse me, rice and beans. So we make plans to go to this restaurant, right? So we're at this restaurant and he's practically telling me about. Well, he's basically trying to plan out my future life. He's gonna be like, "Listen, son, just finish all this schoolwork and graduate and find you a good job so you could be a good engineer or a technician or whatever." And I'm going along with it until he mentions the part about family, and then I decide to let him go on his spiel because I'm not trying to bust his balls during dinner or trying to spoil it or whatever. And he goes like, "Listen, you're gonna find you a good wife, give me some grandkids, and you know, and just live happily." And to me, that's I have no ambition for that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe I did at one point, but you know, I swallowed the red pill, and the red pill is a bitter pill to swallow. So, like now, I don't see that happening for me. So, because that's a dream, and as of now, I live in reality. So, I just sort of let that whole thing go. In fact, I'm even I've mentioned this before, but I'm even like deciding to cut off my little swimmers. But of course, I'm not going to tell him that because, like he said he wanted grandkids, and he might try to stop me in my tracks and try to prevent that from happening. So I'm not gonna tell him nothing. I'm gonna have him think like in the future that you know there's something wrong with my body. I'm gonna make a fake illness that won't allow me to have kids. So anyway, so then he's basically trying to plot out my marriage and all that. So we finish eating dinner, right? And then I decided to grab his car keys because I feel like driving, and then he's like, "Wait, no, son. There's something wrong with the brakes in my car. Let me drive." So at this point, I already knew that this dude was gonna talk about his marriages, plural. So this was gonna be a long car ride about his marriages. So of course he's gonna talk about like his regrets and how he messed up things with my mom and how he shouldn't have done the things he done. Not that he was like doing any like cheating, but he constantly says like he let his ego mess up his marriage with my mom. And I'm thinking, I just let it go. It is what it is. But the reason I think he can't let it go is because he's married to another woman, and you know he's thinking like, damn, this woman wasn't as good as the first woman I had. I didn't realize I had a Ruby. Let's keep in mind, uh, my dad is from another country, and both his parents were married for at least 50 years until death did them part. Actually, both my parents are from another country. So, you know, he met my mom when uh they were young, like fairly young, around their teen years, I think. And um, they even got married young. They got married in their like early 20s. And of course, she was a virgin when, you know, they got married. So I figured that had a effect on why the marriage was functional at the time. And then he gets himself involved with another woman who already has a kid prior to his, and and decides to get her pregnant, and then that's kind of what ruined the marriage. But it is what it is. And now my dad is sitting in regret because of the decisions he made. And I'm thinking, uh, I believe in this society, divorce is inevitable anyway. But uh, perhaps my dad can see that because my dad still believes in the Nawalt. Now, I'm not gonna say my dad's a simp and all because if he wasn't, I wouldn't be born. But I mean, he doesn't see what I see. Like he didn't grow up in America. I did, and like back at his home country, there was traditional roles like woman cook, clean, take care of the kids while the man work. That's not happening here, and I don't see myself equal to no one. There is none of that equality shit where he came from. Like, people actually respected men in, you know, their home country. But, I mean, it is what it is. Perhaps I should go back. Maybe one day. But yeah, regardless of, uh, my parents not being together, at least, my mom kept it respectful. She didn't put him on child support, alimony, and, she didn't do what typical bitter mothers do and keep me away from my dad. So, and I do thank her for that because, uh, children do need their fathers. But hey, both my parents moved on. My dad got remarried to the, woman he inseminated. And, yeah, they've been married ever since. Truth be told, I'm not even sure how the woman feels about me. Perhaps she hates my guts. Who knows? It is what it is. But I be thinking like, damn, dad, you know, you got out of your first marriage, no child support, no divorce, and you decide to get yourself remarried again. I mean, I figured he learned to count his blessings, but I guess he does. He just doesn't see the world the way I see the world. So he doesn't think like women aren't as wicked as they actually are. But my dad made his choice. So fellas, don't get married. And if you're divorced and you manage to get away scot free, don't make the same mistake my dad made and get remarried. Because as of right now, my dad is miserable. He can't stand his wife. But leave a like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'm here to hit you with a special beam, and I'm out.